Well, after more than 3 years hidden in the Waikato bush with their father, the Phillips children were found yesterday afternoon safe and in good health. Now the focus shifts to the children's well-being and what comes next for them. Ava Whitworth reports.
For 4 years, this is where Jada, Maverick and Ember had been living. When their life in the bush began, they were only around 6, 7 and 9 years old. Now that time has come to an end and a whole new life has begun. Psychologist Southland says what they've endured can't be underestimated.
We use the word trauma a lot and probably far too much, but I think in this situation it's a real example of a traumatic situation.
He says following the violent death of their father, the next few months will be critical and involve a whirlwind of emotions.
They'll need time to grieve. I mean, it's a very difficult time for them, right? Because not only they will be grieving for their dad, but there's also that they've now come out and they're likely to be confused and uncertain and possibly scared and maybe relieved and maybe excited, all those things at once.
Beyond trauma, there's also the challenge of returning to society after years off the grid. The 3 children were cut off from the education system, a critical part of a child's development, but not just because of what they learn in books.
It's crucial for a whole number of reasons. Yes, you're picking up literary skills and numeracy skills. You're learning about thinking, but you're learning about how to interact with other people, other children. You're learning about those basic rules of sharing and giving and taking and how do I interact with other people. And then there'll be, of course, the world, the view that they have of the world. And we won't really know any of that. But that'll be the world that Dad has shaped for them, and I'm sure there'll be things that he's purposely shaped, but he would have shaped that world for them just like any parent shapes their world for a child.
Their mother, Kat, said yesterday the whānau was now attempting to work in cooperation with the relevant government agencies to support the safe return and reconnection of their tamariki. But after waiting 4 years, Kat is still waiting for that reunion.
Every mother in New Zealand will be asking, when is this mother going to see her kid?
So look, understand that we are bound by some conditions of the family court. So we're taking directions from them around that. We will work through this though.
Oranga Tamariki says their sole focus is ensuring the children's safety. Warwick Motohiu says during the last 4 years they've worked alongside police in preparation for these children being found and have a plan in place. But those details won't be made public. And while interest in this case has been intense, Oranga Tamariki emphasised public interest does not and never will outweigh their duty to protect these children's privacy.